Nnamdi Kanu's detention. We understand that the court, Federal High Court at Abuja yesterday, refused his bail application and now have been returned back to the detention again, and only that the court has asked for speedy hearing of the matter so they can conclude it. But what are this speedy hearing or whatever? Other courts have declared him free and acquitted, and even other federal government to compensate him, but they refused to do that. They kept on amending the charges to keep him there, which is an unfortunate situation. And we learned that yesterday during the court session that the young man got very agitated and has said that people are using his detention to their own advantage to commit crime and to do a lot of things. And we also saw how he scolded, what is his name? The man that is talking from Finland. You know, he's the man that has claimed to be the Biafra general now from Finland, or the Biafra Prime Minister. That is Ekpa. Okay. So, but again, let's dive into the details to see how, Nnamdi Kanu yesterday vetted or, released his anger and his unsatisfaction over his illegal detention. Somebody say, you can't be killing our people and say you are fighting for Biafra. I sacrificed my parents, so why would I want to kill our people? Nnamdi Kanu is saying here. So some people are actually using his detention to commit crime. That is what he said in another phase again. So during his recent appearance at the Abuja Federal High Court on Tuesday, Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, revealed that his parents were sacrificed in the pursuit of Southeast freedom from Nigeria, as reported by Daily Post. So Kanu clearly denied any involvement in the insecurity facing the region, instead connecting it to certain individuals within the government. Some people in government are making money from the insecurity happening in the Southeast. They are sponsoring the bloodbath, Kanu declared. He said that those responsible for the violence should face consequences for their action. Anybody committing a crime cannot go free. I swear it, he insisted. Expressing disappointment with those committing the act, Kanu highlighted the disconnection between their actions and the true objectives of the Biafran movement. So you can't be killing our people and say you are fighting for Biafra. I sacrificed my parents, so why would I want to kill our people? He questioned. Kanu further issued warning to anyone engaging in violence under the name of Ìpòɓ, stating that they should face their consequences. So anybody involved in any form of violence in the Southeast in the name of Ìpòɓ is a gunner, and they know it, he said. So what he's saying here, we know that some criminal elements have actually hijacked the Ìpòɓ fight. There are genuine Ìpòɓ fighters, and there are also people who are criminals and bandits and are using Ìpòɓ to camouflage to commit crime. And even now that the Fulanis are all over the Southeast, I would not be surprised if the Fulanis come out now to perpetrate crime and say they are Ìpòɓ, so that they will say Ìpòɓ has started again. It's just like when the issue of this banditry started some years ago, and they were burning police stations. They started by burning police stations in the Southeast, and they said it's Ìpòɓ, it's ESN, is this, is that, only to finally later saw that the Fulanis in the bush were actually people perpetrating some of those things. So, but I know that there are also some Southeasterners that have, gotten themselves involved in these criminal activities of fighting and causing mayhem on people in the name of fighting for Biafra. But at the end of it, they're actually using the gun at their hands to commit crime for survival. That is how bad it is. So Kanu has shown his anger and has declared his position. Anybody committing crime should face the consequence of his actions. And he also said that there are also some politicians in the Southeast that are using the issue of Ìpòɓ to also feed fat. Okay, we understand how, especially in Imo State, what happened under Governor Uzodinma first term with Buhari. They deployed, in fact, they kill people in Olo, local government like no man business in that state. They were arresting old people, Reverend Father. They were arresting bishops, and they were arresting people from the church. Okay, and that was overzealousness on the part of the military, which never made sense at all. We also saw how they raised Ìpòɓ, and at the end of the day, Ìpòɓ became a political thug in Ebonyi State under David Umahi, and the Imo State under Hope Uzodinma. Okay, and where again, Anambra State. But at the end of the day, we saw how Ìpòɓ ended with disgrace, because right now I don't think there's Ìpòɓ again, because they were disbanded because of their nefarious activities and the political thuggery that they were on, rather than doing the peacekeeping. And that was actually the genuine IPOB fighters set up ESN to protect their people against Fulanis. But unfortunately, under the same governors in the southeast, the Buhari-led government sent the military to go and shoot ESN, declaring them terrorists, even when they are not. Quite an unfortunate situation. So this Nnamdi Kanu case is already a very big case, and I'm telling you, the documentation, if it's to be documented like a documentary, it's not going to be a small size of data, I tell you. So, but the man is still very angry. Using his name to commit crime is not allowed. He has warned and has warned. Okay? And there are a few comments here. Somebody said, very simple talk with plenty knowledge for mature mind. Exactly. The politicians in the southeast cannot be exonerated from also these things, because some of their political thugs are already acting as IPOB and using it to cause problems. So I would say, my dear brother, is becoming too much. It's becoming too much, because all this innocent blood can be speaking against our freedom. That is true. Bro, you know book wella. I like your simple words. My dear, I nearly fought with one of our brother who is an IPOB. I asked him, is it by killing our innocent brothers and sisters that will bring Biafra freedom? It will not. It will not. That is it. Some of scrupulous elements are already, and some of them are listening to Simon Ekpa from Finland. That is how bad it is. Simon Ekpa is there in Finland giving some orders that are very, very inimical and destructive to the people in the southeast. He does not know the implication of what he's doing sometimes. As I said, your innocence shall make you free from all danger in your day-to-day, month-to-month, and year-to-year. Okay? Year in, year out administration, in administration, out and movement. What are you saying? IPOB terrorists and intellectuals must see your life. Okay. Sometimes I expected you to have used the opportunity to declare the end of Monday sit at home in Alaigbo. Okay, so you want Monday sit at home to end. It can't end now. He has said that immediately they release him, insecurity in Southeast, all the violence in Southeast will finish. So they should release him, because that is, on one hand, that is exactly what is causing problems in Southeast. So now the Kanu also has to be careful, because a lot of people are taking different kinds of actions to get him out. But the one that involves killing people or bloodbathing is the one that nobody wants. But if it's a peaceful protest, taking legal actions or doing some other things that are better, constructive and well conceived, is far better than doing all these ones. Okay, than killing people. And some say you didn't sacrifice your parents. They died because you frustrated their lives. Can you imagine what this one is saying? They died because you frustrated their lives. So what's the difference? It shall never be well with any hand that is holding Nnamdi Kanu in that DSS. May you and your generation, born and unborn, never know peace. Amen. Somebody is cursing anybody involved in holding Nnamdi Kanu. And so we say, let him die in DSS custody. This must be somebody from another tribe that is making it tribalistic. And one day, you yourself will die too. That is it. So some say the Igbo people killing Igbo people in the southeast are more guilty and will not allow the government to release him. That is what we're saying now. So it's a very terrible situation that Nnamdi Kanu is facing. And I just hope that one day he gets his freedom. And I just hope that one day Biafra gets their freedom and go their own way. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comments.